We are a week away from Christmas, and you might be wondering what's going on with the real estate market. Well, I'm about to tell you. Hi, I'm Rachel Mooney, and welcome to this edition of West Forsyth Friday Morning Coffee. I'm about to tell you what's been going on in our real estate market in the West Forsyth High School feeder communities. As you guys know, this is my stomping ground. I run and play these streets on a regular basis, and my girls go to the high school here. So I love the West Forsyth High School community. I've been reporting certain numbers on a regular basis over the last several months, and I'm going to continue to do that, but I'm going to add in a little bit more data moving forward for 2019. Today, I want to tell you about a term called absorption rate. Now, to tell you what this means, the definition of absorption rate is the rate in which the homes are sold during a given time. This is really important because moving forward into this market, we really need to know what the absorption rate is for the certain price points in this area. So let me give you some data that you're going to want to hear moving forward, okay? First, let's recap of what happened the last 30 days in the West Forsyth High School District. Currently, we have 310 homes on the market. This number went down, and typically it does go down in the fall and winter, and that's why we tell sellers it's the perfect opportunity to sell. Another number that went down was the number of pendings. Over the last 30 days, we put 37 homes under contract. We actually sold 67 homes, which was up over the last 30 days. Again, we're always busier in December than we are in November, and then moving forward in January, that's probably going to continue to escalate as well. Of the 67 homes that sold, an average was a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home built in 2005, and our average sales price for this last 30 days was $372,418. This number did go down. We did predict this too, that the market was going to start transitioning, and so the numbers were going to start leveling. We did see that here in the West Forsyth High School area over the last 30 days. Who knows what's going to happen next month, but for this past month, that's what happened, was the numbers did go down slightly. Another number that changed was the average days on market. The average days on market for the 67 homes that sold was 83 days. This number went up slightly as well, and it's just because it's the time of year. The new term that I told you, which was absorption rate. Now, I want you to understand this. I'm only telling you out of the 310 homes. The absorption rate is going to change based on the average sales price. So if we're looking at homes that are under $300,000, that absorption rate is going to be different than if it's a home over $500,000 or a home over $800,000. Of the 310 homes that we have, let's say that they were equal across the board, we currently have 4.62 months supply of inventory. This is a level market. That means it's good for the seller and it's good for the buyer currently. Now, again, remember, if it's a different price point under $300,000, the absorption rate might only be for 2 months. It might only be 3 months, and so therefore it's advantageous for that seller. So I don't want you to get hung up on that there's 4.62 months supply of inventory, because your price point does matter and that does change. Another number that I'm going to start reporting to you is the number of homes that were priced correctly and the number of homes that were not priced correctly, and how that affected their affordability and their sales rate on the market. Okay, of the 67 homes that sold, 31 of those had a price reduction this past 30 days. That means either the agents could not convey to the sellers of what they needed to price their home at, or the sellers decided to say, let's just try a little bit higher, that way it gives us a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit more negotiating room, and the agents agreed upon that. But that is almost half of the homes that sold this past 30 days had price reductions. Now, remember I told you that the 83 days on the market was the average for the 67? Can you guess what the average days on market were if the home was priced too high? It was 124 days on the market. Guys, do not price your property higher than what is told by the agent to price your home at. If your agent is coming in, and we see this a lot, that the agents will tell you a much higher price because they want to get the listing. It is not beneficial for you as a seller to take your home priced higher than it should be. You want to make sure your agent knows this market and understand what's happening in this real estate market right now. They have to know the market, they have to know the numbers, and it's very important that you find somebody to represent you on that side if you're looking to sell your property. I am here, I'm local, I want you to call me, let me talk to you about what it would take to get your home sold, what those numbers look like, and let's see if it's the right time for you. Again, I'm local. I hope you've enjoyed this information. Moving forward, we are going to report on these numbers, so we're going to be able to see how this changes through 2019, so stay tuned. I look forward to seeing you in 2019, and have a great day.